back, everybody, to the morning show. It's about 40 degrees out there at 6:41. It is time, can you believe it, March already, to get back in shape so you can fit into that swimsuit for spring break, whether you're going with the kids or without. We have Dustin Maher here with our boot camps and Mama Tone Fitness. Thank you so much for being back.
Thanks for having me.
First, we wanted to talk a little bit about what we eat and drink before we show a couple of quick exercises, because Christine is a perfect example of someone who's used food, and particularly that protein-enriched diet. 15 pounds in just a couple of months. She looks fabulous. But a lot of people have questions about particularly what that means.
Right.
We talk about sugars a lot. If we can start maybe with sugars like in yogurt.
Yeah, you know, yogurt's actually it's a great thing, especially like a Greek yogurt. It's going to be really thick, high in protein. This one right here is going to have high levels of sugar. At least it's not a light. It's not light. It doesn't have the fake sugars in it.
So you prefer a regular than the light stuff because it's aspartame.
Yes, exactly. But I would recommend a plain yogurt, putting your own fruit in there, so you're getting some vitamins and nutrients from the fruit as well. Because plain yogurt's going to taste a little bit like sour cream.
It's very hard to adjust to.
It's acquired, but yeah, this is 27 grams of sugar. Only about 10 of these are natural from the lactose.
And now I know I have to get into a bathing suit actually today. I'm headed to California. But if I had to choose between the sugars in a yogurt and the sodium in like a cottage cheese, which way would you go for my protein?
Yeah, I would probably go with the cottage cheese.
Okay.
They're both good.
Okay.
So it's a toss-up, I would say.
Now I don't want to run out of time, but we have a couple of other really good food tips for you here. Nuts are a fabulous way to get protein in your diet, but be careful of processed. I'm going to hold this here so they can get a shot of it.
Protein and fats. There's a lot more fats in here than protein, but almonds are awesome, but you got to get the raw kind. We looked at the ingredients. There's like
look at the list of
eight different lines of ingredients. So very highly processed, really bad for you.
If I were to choose between a real egg, this is Christine's hard-boiled, and my egg beaters, which one is better for me?
I like to mix it up, but I think getting the fat in the full egg is going to be a good thing because it's going to fill you up in the long run. If you're just eating pure protein with nothing else, you're going to be hungry, you know, at some point.
So it actually makes a difference.
Yeah.
And look at the amount of water. When they say add water, and I know I'm guilty of not adding enough, and that can actually make you gain weight. Am I not right?
Because your body wants to always stay in homeostasis, wants to stay in balance. Now, there's a lot of controversy with how much water you really need. Some research now has shown you don't need as much as we currently thought. I still tell people get close to a gallon of water in per day, this is about a gallon.
That's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water, but you feel so clean and so pure. Your urine will be a very white color. It should not be a yellow.
And that's another adjustment to make, too, running to the bathroom a lot once you start this kind of a diet. But this isn't going to hurt you, but it's a good thing, especially if you're exercising.
Exactly, because you're going to be sweating a lot, so you need to replace those fluids.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, if you're going a couple gallons a day, that's maybe a little too much, but I've never seen any side effects to a gallon of water.
Okay, now we're running out of time, but I do want to be able to show a couple of quick exercises, and Dustin had these ideas for people who don't have a lot of time, but you're looking to lose those last couple of pounds.
Really quick, intense exercises. One, it looks silly, but you can do this at home, dancing in front of the mirror or something. You do high knees and punching, and then the other one is you're jumping up, punching.
He's so tall he jumps up and we can't catch him with our cameras. And these are actually more exhausting than you'd believe, and he's a personal trainer and he's out of breath. But you can watch Idol and do those, or all of the fabulous NBC 15 shows out there.
Yeah, you know, 30 seconds to a minute of that, take a little break, do it again, 5-10 times of that, and that's awesome.
And now he's going to catch his breath and have some of this water.
Quickly get a shot of from camera 3 one more time, please. Camera 3 one more time.
Sure.
Look at the size difference at that.
Hello.
She's got her heels on too.
The highest heels
I just think that's a fabulous shot.
But as usual, Dustin from Mama Tone and Boot Camps, thanks so much for being here. And you can link to Dustin's fitness on our web channel, NBC15.com. And